Hey guys, Old Bess here. So on my channel I've been showing you guys lots of different spots that you can farm, but in this video I wanted to focus on how to farm. So I just wanted to share this with you guys just to help you guys out, so when you go farm raids, dungeons, or just just mobs and stuff like that, you're going to be getting the most out of your farming sessions. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys the top 10 ways that you can maximize your gold when you're gold farming. So let's get this started. Number 1, pulling and looting. This, guys, is hands down like the most important thing that you guys can do. When you're farming, try your best to pull them in big groups and let them do the work. If you're ranged, just attack them and let them run towards you. If you're melee, just walk through them and it'll aggro them onto you, and then you can just pull a big group. I just have a saying, the more you loot, the less loot you're gonna get. So just kill them in big groups and just loot them that one time after you kill them. Also, another big thing is make sure when you hit escape and go to interface, and make sure that auto loot is turned on. This is gonna save you so much time, so you don't have to individually click on stuff. It'll automatically just loot it for you, which is great. Number 2, speed enchants. The faster you run, the faster you're gonna kill stuff. So in Warlords of Draenor, they have the speed enchants for the cloak, and that's gonna give you a 10% movement speed bonus, which is a must if you're farming. Also, sometimes you can get lucky and you can get an extra stat on some of your gear. It's called speed, and that'll also increase your movement speed. Another thing is you can get speed enchants for your boots, but the thing is they have to be item level 600 or below, otherwise it won't work. So if you equip maybe an old set of boots, you can do that. I personally just have it on my cloak. Talents and glyphs. So just do some research on your class. Typically the first row of talents are going to be your movement speed ones, so just pick the ones that are going to be best suited for your play style and that are going to give you the best movement speed bonus, so that you can kill these guys faster. Also, sometimes glyphs can have movement speed ones as well, so check on that. Number 4, low competition. This is a huge one. If you are farming something and there's a lot of other people around, you're going to have a hard time making very much money. So some things you can do is either you can pick a time. For me, I go home really late, so early hours of the morning, there's like nobody on there. So, but if you're not able to do that, another thing you can do is pull up your group finder and then just join like a pound fist group or something where they're waiting for something to spawn, or an Asheron's events group, or if you have a friend who would be willing to let you server hop and invite you to his group. And then that way it's going to transfer you to a different server, and you're going to have an opportunity to potentially be on a server that's less crowded and has more opportunity for you to farm and make money. Number 5, the Traveler's Mammoth. This is located in Tailoring. The vendor was there on the map. This mount costs 20,000 gold, and it is completely worth it, every penny. So what this mount allows you to do is you're able to just mount up, and it has 2 vendors, and you can repair and you can also sell stuff. So this is so useful for farming because you don't have to go back to sell your stuff. You can just on the go just vendor stuff, or if you need to repair. It saved me so much time. I'd completely recommend this mount. Number 6, professions. I would hands down recommend, if you're going to be farming old dungeons and raids and stuff, get Enchanting and Tailoring. These are going to be your best money makers for you guys. Enchanting lets you disenchant a slew of the old stuff. So for the stuff from Wrath of the Lich King and also the stuff from Cataclysm, you can disenchant the greens and you can get dust, which you're able to sell for a lot of money, and you're also able to use it to make bags with. Also, tailoring is a huge one, because in tailoring you're able to make your own bags, and the biggest thing with tailoring is it's called the scavenger. And so what you will get is you're going to get extra cloth. So you're going to get bonus cloth whenever you kill mobs that drop cloth, which I'm showing you here right there. So yeah, I would completely hands down recommend these 2 professions if you're going to be farming. Number 7, buffs. Make sure when you're farming, take advantage of the buffs that your classes have. Also, you can either use a flask, or I just use the Whispering Crystal since it's free, and you can get that from your Garrison Inn. It's one of the missions for completing a heroic dungeon, and that's going to give you 100 of your class's stat, which is awesome for an hour. Also, use food buffs as well. That helps as well. I normally use the critical strike one. Number 8, gear. The better gear you have, the faster you're going to farm, and the easier you're going to have in soloing a lot of the old raids. So one thing I'd recommend, this is what I did when I first started, is don't be afraid to use the auction house and buy a few pieces if you need to. Because if it can let you, it'll give you the boost, the item level boost to get into a normal or heroic group and then get better gear, then it's definitely worth it. So don't be afraid to do that. So anyways, like I said, the better gear you have, the better you're gonna farm. And a lot of the times in the past when I first started, that was what I would do, is I would really focus on getting geared up, and then the faster and the more money I'd make. Number 9, bags. I would recommend getting the largest bag available right now, which is the Hex Sweep bag. This is going to allow you to be able to farm longer without having to vendor stuff. And also make sure you keep your bags clean, so that way when you're going out there, your bag is not completely full already. I can't believe there's a lot of people who farm with Ember Silk bags, and I guess if you're poor then maybe you should do that, but for me it's always been a priority to have the largest bags possible, so that way I don't have to stop as often to sell my stuff. Number 10, practice. So the more you run old raids and old dungeons and kill mobs, you're just going to get better and faster at it every single time. You're going to be able to kill the bosses faster, you're going to be able to pull bigger groups and AoE them down faster, and you're just going to make more gold. That's just how it is, the more you practice. So anyways guys, I hope that this guide is helpful for you guys. Please let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas that you'd like to share of how to maximize your gold from farming. And yeah, also please check out my channel. This whole channel is just dedicated to gold making, so please check it out. Please subscribe if you enjoy my videos. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe.